Yellowstone National Park. It is located in western United States, largely in the northwest corner of Wyoming and extending into Montana and Idaho.
Founded in March 1872, Yellowstone was the world's first national park and hosts over 4 million adventures each year. The giant reserve of magma that lies below thermal power is what makes Yellowstone have over 10,000 thermal features. There are 5 entrances to get to the park. Before we start showing you the itinerary of the trip, here's a friendly reminder to like this video because liking this video would really boost our mental state. Hehe. It's not hard to click that thumbs up icon, isn't it? Doesn't even take 1 second. Alright, now that you've liked this video, here's the itinerary we've planned out. Vaccinations that are recommended for travelers before leaving the country are routines vaccinations, hepatitis A, typhoid and yellow fever.
The first flight is from Kota Kinabalu to Kuala Lumpur. Then, the next flight is from Kuala Lumpur to Bozeman.
We recommend you to rent a caravan to cut down your traveling expenses as there are national forests where you can freely camp outside of north, south and west of Yellowstone which cost about Rm 1,572 per day. Recommendations for your meal. Unless you've brought your own cooking supplies and already have your meals for the whole trip planned out, here are some restaurants you can dine at during your visits to said places, which are Canyon Village, which has Canyon Lodge, Ida's Eatery, Fool's Cafe, Ice Creamery, M66 Grill, and Canyon General Store, 60s style burger counter and ice cream counter. You may also visit the Grant Village, Ida's Grant Village Lodge, Dining Room, Lake House at Grant, and Grant Village General Store, that's snack bar and have an ice cream counter. Not to forget, the Mammoth Hot Springs. The Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel and Cabins have Mammoth Hotel Dining Room, Terrace Grill, and Map Room Bar, and Mammoth General Store that sells snack bar and have an ice cream counter. Lastly, the Old Faithful that are divided into 2, which are the Old Faithful Inn that has Old Faithful Inn Dining Room, Bear Paw Deli, Bear Pit Lounge, Coffee Counter, and Alcohol Counter, and Old Faithful Snow Lodge that is Obsidian Dining Room, Giza Grill, and Coffee Counter. Day 3. Beryl Spring. Beryl Spring is a hot spring in the Gibbon-Giza Basin of Yellowstone National Park in the United States. It is a large superheated pool, and one of the hottest spring in Yellowstone, averaging 90 ONEC. Terraced Spring, Hot Spring. It's a gorgeous hot spring with a wooden walkway. The spring is one of the first landmarks to check out when entering the park. Day 4. Artists Paint Pots. Hot spring, pools and mud pools. A 1.1-mile loop circles a hillside hydrothermal area, passing bursting mud pots, bubbling hot springs, and mesmerizing milky blue pools. Mud bubbling and bursting, flinging mud splats everywhere. Lamar Valley, Wildlife. A best spot to view wildlife in Yellowstone and a must-visit area for serious wildlife watchers. It is home to bison, elk, coyote, grizzly and wolf. Day 5. West Thumb Giza Basin. A beautiful boardwalk of a ton of geysers and hot pools. It also has a breathtaking view of Yellowstone Lake, another must-see attraction in Yellowstone. Old Faithful. Something you have to see when coming to Yellowstone, plain and simple. It's a great short stop. Day 6. Grand Prismatic Springs. Pretty much unbelievable until you see them with your own eyes. A beautiful array of colors that would make you think it was a painting, but rest assured, they are indeed real. Fairy Falls. An easy hike away from Grand Prismatic Springs. It's a great place to have a picnic while enjoying the beautiful sights, especially the Day 7. Brink of the Lower Falls, hiking trails to waterfalls. The trail is primarily used for hiking, walking, nature trips and bird watching. Roaring Mountain, fumarole. Bellowed steam from cracks in the ridge. Day 8, Grant Visitor Center. It is a great visitor center. They have info inside with a few cool things to look at. You walk out the back door to a magnificent view of the lake and mountains. Yellowstone Forever Park Store. Get the best Yellowstone National Park gear, souvenirs and maps from Yellowstone Forever.
The flight will take off from Bozeman to Kuala Lumpur. Then, the last flight is from Kuala Lumpur to Kota Kinabalu.